What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to fly a drone. So in today's video, we're specifically going to be talking about the DJI Mavic Air 2S. This is the drone I have. It's been amazing. It's been super good for my wedding video business, for just taking on hikes, and lots of other just fun little projects that I've been able to work on. Now, what I'm hoping to teach today is mainly how to fly the drone if you're a beginner. You can honestly spend hours upon hours, and I mean even days, watching videos on how to fly a drone. There's so many different types of shots, so many different settings you can change. But today I mainly wanted to focus on how to fly it if you're a beginner. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to a park that is a little close to where I live. And there we're going to be talking about how to get the drone ready to fly, how to connect it to your phone and the controller, how to take off, how to get some super cool shots, and how to land it. So without further ado, let's go. So obviously there's a couple different things that is great to have when flying your drone. First of all, it is winter. And so it's getting really cold outside. So it's great to have a pair of gloves. Usually when setting up the drone, I can't wear the gloves because it's a little hard. So I usually just put the gloves on once I'm flying. First of all, you're going to want to pull out the drone. So we'll pull it out here. So you're going to want to pull the battery out if you had a battery in there and check what the level is at. This one, we're at about 75%. I probably should have charged this before I came out here to film. But these batteries tend to last. So they're all about at the same battery level. The one that was in the drone I have flown recently, so I'm gonna throw in one of these fresh batteries. You wanna take your cover off, and then you'll finally want to put your phone into the controller. So the controller opens up like this. You undo the wiring right here. Underneath, you can find your joysticks, and these just twist in here. Super easy. And then you're going to want to take your phone and put it onto the controller and take that wire and plug it into your phone. Now, once you have your phone in the controller and the drone ready to go with a new battery, you need to find a spot that is fairly open and flat. Now, this area is covered in leaves, so it's kind of going to be a hard place to take off from. I could take off kind of along the side of this pavilion, but there is a spot over there that's a little more flat, so we're gonna go over there really fast. All right, now once you've found a spot that is fairly open, you're not gonna run into anything. There's a couple trees up above me. You'll wanna go ahead and turn on your drone. And you'll do so by pushing once and holding, and it should start to twist a little bit. Then you'll wanna turn your controller on, doing the same thing with that power button. Then you're going to want to wait for just a little bit for it to kick on, and it should automatically connect. So now that we are connected, you can see video feed on your phone. You can go ahead and do a quick test run and see if the camera is moving good. And then you're gonna want to adjust your settings. Now you can select auto. This is what's going to look best. It will automatically choose your settings, which works completely fine in my case right now. But there's a lot of different settings you can adjust to make it look a lot nicer. So now that we are set up, connected, the feed is coming through, we are good to go ahead and take off. So to do so, you're gonna wanna push this little button right here, and you'll hold down, click takeoff. And you should take off. Now, hopefully you can hear me okay over the sound of the drone, but we're going to go ahead and start flying. So the left joystick is to go up, and this one to go down. You push that down, just like so. If you want to go right to left, you go like that, and then you go left like that. If you want to go forward, you push forward, and go back, go back. This is all with the right joystick. All right, so now that we have the drone flying a little bit and we have a good view of where we can fly, we're gonna go ahead and take it up into the air. So we're gonna take it up a little bit. As you'll notice, it is a little dark in the sky, or a little bright in the sky and a little dark underneath. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust our settings. So a great feature that is on here is it detects airplanes, which is super, super cool. As you can see here on this map, you can see the plane. It's nowhere near us, so we'll be completely fine. One thing we are going to adjust is our ISO, just to make it a little brighter, just to kind of be able to see where we are flying, just like so. And you'll want to find a good subject to fly over. So we've got some pretty trees right here. We got some water. So I'm thinking we'll try and get a cool shot of that. So we're gonna go ahead and head that way. So we'll fly sideways a little bit, find where we're going. Beautiful. Now this looks like a really pretty spot. We got the mountains in the background. And that's your first step once flying, is you want to find a pretty subject. Now, the next step is obviously to get your lighting set correctly. So it's blue hour right now. The sun has kind of gone down behind the clouds and the mountains over there. It's not the best time to fly, but we'll still get the job done. Settings look good. Obviously we can brighten this in post. Our ISO is set at 400, which is a good spot. It won't be too grainy, hopefully. So what I like to do is try and lock onto my subject. So I'll turn it a little bit. Obviously you want to check left and right to make sure there's no trees or anything that you'll run into. We're a little low on that side, so we'll turn this way and check how we're doing over here as well. Everything looks fine over here. Perfect. So one of the first ways I love to film a subject is just to kind of go sideways, but kind of lock onto that. In this case, I'm actually just going to go right. And so I'm going to use this right joystick and move it sideways. And then we're going to use this left joystick to stay locked onto the subject. So another great feature is we're going to turn this into cine mode, which is going to slow down the camera and make it a little bit easier to get more smooth shots. So now that we're locked in, we'll hit record and we'll start moving. Now my hands are absolutely freezing cold, so this might not be super smooth. And as you can tell, I obviously came off of the subject I was originally filming, but this looks amazing, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Perfect. So that is our first shot. Super simple, nothing too crazy. Next shot we're going to try to do, let's kind of find a good spot again. We're gonna move up a little bit. Move back. This shot, we're gonna focus kind of up here a little more, and so we need to darken our footage just slightly. So I'm gonna bring down the ISO so we're not overexposing our highlights. And I'm gonna go back to normal mode because I kind of want to go up. So this will make it go a little faster. So I'll hit record, and we'll just go straight up.
Fly cautiously.
Perfect. That was an awesome shot. We'll hit stop recording, and I'm sure it looks great. So we'll do one final shot. Let's kind of come back down to where we were. It's really dark, so we're gonna turn on auto just to be able to make sure we can still see. And I kind of want to do like a revealing shot. So we're gonna start low like this, and then we'll move forward and slowly pan the camera up. Now, the way you move the camera up is this little swivel thing right here. This way, that is the control that you can use to raise the camera up. So once we are set to our position, we'll go ahead and move forward and slowly pan the camera up, which will reveal the river, the trees, the horizon, and eventually the mountains, which are going to look amazing. What a beautiful shot. I'm happy with these shots that I got, so we're gonna go ahead and fly it back home. So let's find our way back. You're gonna want to point the arrow towards the red line and fly forward. You might want to point it down just to kind of see where you're at. This makes it really easy to fly back. And we'll start to lower the camera. And let's see if we can find ourselves. So we're gonna watch out for these trees over here. And I think we should be good to land it on the grass over here. And you'll just want to lower her down. Kind of blow the leaves away a little bit. And we have landed. It chopped the trees just a little bit. But here's our drone, safe and sound, super awesome. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. This was super fun to make. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions on how to fly your drone, any other specific moves that you have seen and want to replicate, please put them down in the comments. I'd be super happy to make more videos and go more in depth of different moves that you can do with a drone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.